Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to Strategic Command. Sorry for the long delay. It's been a long time since we've been on this, or we've taken a look at this series, but we are back and ready to destroy some Germans. So let's go ahead, guys, and continue our attack here in Verdun. One thing I'm starting to notice here is that we actually don't have a lot of units over here on our eastern French front. We have a lot in the northeast, so I'm going to start bringing some of these guys down to face the enemy over here. I think they pose a pretty serious threat, and the enemy could do some sort of counterattack maneuver to really hurt us here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Nancy. I'm going to attack the fighter group here. Oh no, those were actually tactical bombers, so that's actually even better for us. Perfect. I'm also going to bring some British troops southwards. Over here, we're about to take The Hague, but it's actually taken quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and cut across here. Now, we have to be careful because we've actually lost quite a few tanks, just basically pushing too far ahead. So we've got to stop doing that. Be a little more careful, a little more systematic in our takeover of these areas. There we go. The Hague has fallen. I think we can take it. Let's go. Come on, boys. And it'll be the U.S. infantry liberating it. Wonderful. Actually, the first U.S. Army. Quite an achievement for those guys. Let's go ahead. We could attack here, but actually we're going to take some damage. So I'm going to see if some of our bombers from London can actually come here and hit this area in Amsterdam and try to weaken the German defense. All right, they've still got some bites of them for sure. We did manage to take out a lot of fighters in Osnabrück, and we managed to hit Amsterdam too, but I'm not sure if we weakened it significantly. We're going to keep on attacking, though. Let's go, guys. We've got plenty of time and plenty of resources. Okay, we're going to continue the attack here. I'm moving forward towards the Venter, and I'm going to see if I can hit this guy. Nope, it looks like the odds are still against me, so I'm not going to take my chances. Just want to keep moving forward. We also have our first French Special Forces unit that's been created in Lille. It's going to be really cool to bring them in to the fold. Let's keep trying to take Bordeaux. And Bordeaux's actually been quite difficult to take. It's taken us a while to even get to this area. So I'm going to just keep on trying to cut them off as much as possible. But they do have that port. That's really the only thing working out for these guys. Over here, I think we can get some reinforcements. No, we can't. We've got to do something with these British tanks. And I think we might need help against that garrison. But we'll see what happens. I'm actually going north past Lyon to take all this area. Saint-Étienne is in enemy hands, but I couldn't care less. What can we do with some TAC bombers? Actually, look at that. Could do a lot of damage to the units in Luxembourg. So that's exactly what we're going for, guys. Nice. Wow. That's actually a tremendous amount of damage. And considering our tanks are trapped behind enemy lines, it's definitely good. We want to try and overrun Luxembourg quickly. And I don't think we're going to be able to right now. But we're certainly going to try. Come on, boys. Don't leave a man behind. Why am I doing a Scottish accent? So I'm actually thinking of taking our infantry unit and going to Essen. This would separate us from a large percentage of the army, but we would also cut off a lot of the enemy supply lines, which I think is pretty damn important. So I'm going for it. It might not be a very good move. It's kind of risky. We're driving pretty deep in enemy territory, but I'm going for it anyway. We also want to try to bring some reinforcements over. So I'm going to do an amphibious transport here for the tanks. They can start to make their way over here to the coast. And I think I'll do the same over here. Or I'll move them to Portsmouth where we can do an amphibious transport. But we're going to have to wait a turn, I believe. Over here in Plymouth, we should be able to get that amphibious transport for our British infantry. Beautiful. And they will make their way over as well. Let's get our American friends over here too. It's going to take a while for them to actually get here. But we're still trying. We just took the wrong vehicle. We're basically taking amphibious transports across the entire ocean. So there's little landers you see, you know, in movies about D-Day or Normandy or actual history reels. That's what we're using. Not very safe. Let's keep on going. All right. I do want to keep hitting this area here. I'm going to take Marseille and Toulon, once again taking some pretty important cities from the enemy and increasing our victory score. And over here on the Italian front, I'm doing what I always do. I am staying back. I don't want to get involved. I just want us to hold this area until some reinforcements arrive. That's the most important thing right now. Now, let's go to our Russian friends. They're doing very well. So we're going to go ahead and try and take as much of the enemy territory here as possible, but we're doing extremely well. 31st Army is also on the march, and I think we're about to take Krakow, but only time will tell, guys. All right. And there we go. Krakow is in Russian hands. Very cool. We are moving now into Czechoslovakia, and I think we're about to take the capital here, but it's going to take... Nope, it's just so mountainous, such a mountainous area. It's going to take us a while to get there, so I'm going to keep on moving all these reinforcements we have. Don't forget that Romania has now joined us, since we have taken control of their government. So it's time to move into Hungary and destroy the enemy here. Let's go ahead and move here. Voya. Go, Tovarich. Actually, we could reinforce our unit here, the Romanian army. I am going to reinforce them. Some people might think that's not worth it. And I'm moving into the inner area, the inner part of Hungary. Encountered a unit, but soon that unit will be dead. Oh boy, ambush. Nope, we're alright. Let's reinforce, max reinforce this unit. Any of the mechanized units are very, very helpful. I also want to go ahead and get my general into Bucharest. It's about time he enjoys a nice Romanian meal. And keep attacking this German infantry unit, but he just doesn't seem to want to die, which is making my plans very difficult. Look at all these Yugoslav partisans, guys. They're basically just helping us take this area back little by little. So I'm going to keep going south of Belgrade, north of Belgrade, just trying to cut it off wherever I can. But really, the railroads leading in are pretty well defended. Budapest, obviously, would be wonderful. Okay, and sorry, this is Bulgaria. Hungary. Wait a minute, Hungary, Budapest, Hungary. No! Didn't want to do that. That was a destroyed army. Budapest is Hungary, of course. And yes, Sofia is Bulgaria. So we're actually moving into Bulgaria in the south. I know someone's going to hit me in the comments for that. But we'll keep on moving. Artillery forward. We kind of just left Debrecen open. So that's not good. But at the same time, that enemy unit is not going to be able to do much. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit the enemy here, but they're pretty strong even now. And that close to Warsaw, that does not make it. Let's try to get some artillery to hit this position at least next turn. And we might as well hit these guys with bombers. It's amazing we have to actually spend bombers to hit this area, but the Germans have a pretty good defense setup behind our lines. Single bit of damage to that tank company. Well, keep on moving. That is the name of the game right now. And I believe we're about to take Danzig. Beautiful. No more port over here close to the Baltic states that the Germans can use. And we're going to keep on attacking Königsberg. I think we can break Königsberg here in a few turns. And that is a primary supply point for the Germans. So we absolutely want to attack it. I am attacking occasionally. The odds are against me. That's really because I need maybe still break through and get a kill. There we go. Look, we got 2. It only expected us to get 1. So anything can happen here. The one thing I do wish this game had more of is like a surrender mechanics. I'd love to be able to get those guys to surrender, and I think at this point they would, or they'd attempt an escape. They wouldn't get very far, though, because we've got our submarine right there. Speaking of submarine warfare, let's go ahead and hit the Germans. Beautiful. So we've just damaged the heavy cruiser here, and we're just going to keep moving the army forward, guys. We've got to get as many people into Deutschland as possible. It's time to move the generals forward as well. Alright, that general is for the Air Force. Again to hit this position, and I don't understand how they're managing to hold out so long. They have absolutely no support in terms of supplies, so I think, you know, next turn or the turn after, they will just fall apart. It's just taking a lot longer than expected. Let's see if we can reinforce our boys in Moscow. Nope, not this turn. And there is Berlin itself. I think what I'm going to do is go south of Berlin and cut off Frankfurt. Go ahead and try to take Frankfurt. That would be an excellent victory for our boys. But of course, our tank army here is really going quite far. Come on. Oh, if only we had one more attack. Too bad. Alright, keep on moving forward. No, we're not moving this guy from Warsaw. Okay, I think we've done all the movement we can. Actually, no, we can attack this anti-air position. We actually force them back. We'll keep moving forward with our infantry. Try and attack this artillery position, or just basically any position that we can do some damage to. Unfortunately, that defensive artillery is going to do a lot of damage to us. There we go. Very nice. And this cruiser's in trouble. Should probably get him back forward. Keep the resistance fighting. There we go. Nice. With this resistance unit, unfortunately, we can't reinforce them, so we just have to use them. They did evade damage, but that was not very effective. The attack was not very effective. Alright, I think we've done everything we can so far. Here we go. More amphibious transports. So we definitely need these. And I'm really surprised we can't leave from Dover. I thought Dover was a port, but what do I know? So we'll actually move up here and try to take this port out and into France and continue the offensive. Now we're going to, of course, end the turn, turn it over to the Germans. But I just want to make sure I've moved everybody I can. We still have these Greek rebels here that can move towards Thessalonica and actually try to take it back. So that would be a huge victory if Greece could gain independence. Then we would have a southern front against the Bulgarians, and it would be that much easier to take them out. Okay, make sure we keep moving these guys as well. It's such a large area, Russia, that it's really hard to traverse. That's the one negative aspect here of playing as the Russians. Nunel is now ours. Lipiava. And almost, actually no, we've taken Ventspils already. Beautiful. Alright guys, we're ending the turn. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And check out the other videos of this series. I'm actually going to put a link down below. So if you're new, you can see from the beginning how we managed to get here. And there we go. The Netherlands are officially liberated. Beautiful, guys. So, of course, now probably the Dutch government has left the UK and headed back to the Netherlands. And we have to, of course, defend them from any German counterattacks. Let's see what happens. Okay, the British Home Guards stand down from active duties? Why? Is that because we don't need them anymore? I don't know, maybe. USSR develops advanced tanks level 5. Beautiful, the production continues. And now we have to see what the Germans have up their sleeve. Alright, they definitely cut off our tanks. Not surprising. Partisans hunt that German general for sure. Oh boy, look at that. So guys, that's the unit that we were trying to destroy earlier, and they still have fuel apparently. I guess they could transport it from that town to the other unit. Alright, this is definitely troublesome, and that's the Italian front. We're constantly losing men on it. The goal here is to hold. It's almost like a World War I situation. We must just hold until reinforcements arrive. But it's good to see that the enemy's still trying to destroy us here. And in Poznan, well, they're trying to make some gains here, for sure. Good work, boys. I think we're going to be taking Radom next turn for sure. Okay, diplomatic success with Vichy France. So I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, we got some intelligence reports here, guys, and we've got some new French units to drop off. That is perfect. Some tank divisions from France. That's going to be really cool to use. And I think we also need to get a general unit from France. That's the one thing that I have been ignoring. We definitely need some sort of general, and these special forces are also ready to keep moving forward. We're going to go ahead and send them here to Liège, and hopefully we can take Luxembourg this upcoming turn. But for that, you're going to have to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. You know how I do things. We'll do a few attacks here for you guys. But I do want to finish up this series, so make sure to subscribe, comment, etc., and we're going to try to get these videos up a lot sooner, because I think we're almost done. I don't mean to sound too cocky, but I really do think that we can pretty much take Berlin with our Russian friends within, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 more episodes, maybe less. But, of course, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video, what you'd like to see more of on the channel, and thank you so much, guys, for supporting us. Let's go ahead and get into Italy. We're actually about to go into Lombardy here and take Milan, but that's going to take a little while. Beautiful. Monaco is ours as well. Nice vacation spot for our boys when they need that R&R, that rest and recovery. And I'm also going to go ahead and drop off. Don't ever forget to do that, so I'm going to do it right now, which I think is pretty much what I should do every time I create any sort of unit that's an AV unit. Let's actually drop one of these guys in Groningen. This is like almost like Operation Market Garden. We're going way behind enemy lines. We may have actually just wasted that army, but it happens. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome